Hey everybody, it's Rhino Clavin with my special guest here, Pete Werner. And we have a little bit of a fun thing to do today. So Pete recently signed up for these different subscription mailing services.
Well, yeah, I was visiting my family back in New Jersey in June, and my nephew Carl and my niece Melanie were telling me about Nerd Block, which Melanie loves,
Yeah.
and Loot Crate, which Carl loves.
Yeah.
And these are, if you're not familiar with them, these are subscription services and they have different categories. Like you can get sci-fi, you can get comics, you can get just, generic. And you pay a fixed amount a month, and they vary depending on what kind of boxes you want and how often you want them. And every month they send you a box with stuff in it. And you never know what you're going to get. And that's kind of the cool part of it.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, I'm loving it. Just if you're a nerd,
Yeah.
this stuff is awesome.
I've done Loot Crate before. I've never done Nerd Block, but it always comes up as a suggestion.
Well, we have two nerd blocks here. One is the regular nerd block, and this was a special sci-fi nerd block that I ordered.
It's got the robot
So
on it.
we have not opened these.
Oh.
We do not know what's in them, and we thought we would do. Rhino's idea was to do an unboxing.
Yeah, I thought it'd be fun. People seem to like that.
All right, so let's open this one because this has been sitting in my house for 2 weeks, and I haven't opened it because you said you wanted to do this, and I'm dying to see what I got.
Okay, this is a big moment for me. It's like Christmas. It's like, do we open it?
No,
and
it's
don't
Christmas for me.
For you, yeah. I just
Re-gift.
like the opening.
It's
of gifts.
re-gifting for you. He gets
We
what
get
I
the
don't like.
hand-me-downs, yeah.
He gets whatever I don't like.
So Sci-Fi, so it's got all the information on the outside. The box is fairly standard, so I'm just gonna pop it open here, and as you can see, I already see some cool looking stuff in here. The box is like it's got little Sci-Fi one. So I know like Loot Crate sometimes does their box like they transform and become a thing. So Sci-Fi is just kind of a normal standard box. But do you want to start pulling out of the box here?
Yes,
What do you want to go for first?
the one I'm really excited about will be the last one I pull.
Okay.
Okay, but let's go with the T-shirt. They usually include a T-shirt. You tell them like your shoe size, your sock size, your T-shirt size, because these may include those
Clothing items.
items.
What's this from? He's keeping it to himself.
From I'm keeping this one.
Well, I'm in.
From the original
That's
Planet of the
cool.
Apes. It says Earth. It's a madhouse, which is of course Charlton Heston's signature line at the end of the first movie. So yeah, but this looks awfully big. What size is this?
That's a large, I think.
It's a large.
How's it feel?
It feels heavy actually.
Yeah.
It's
it's a thicker.
it's a thicker
shirt.
T-shirt. It's a
feels-
Gildan. It's a Gildan. So Gildans are nice T-shirts.
Yeah.
So very cool. This
you-
goes in the Pete pile.
Have you worn one of these before?
Yeah.
And how would you enjoy the fit? You
They
wash them through.
Yeah, the fit's good. They wash well. They wear well. They're not chumpy.
Cool.
They're not chumpy.
All
Okay.
right. You want to do another pull?
So let's see.
This one looks fun. Yeah.
This is
Zoidberg.
from Futurama.
That's cute.
Which if Rhino likes that, he can have it because I'm not a huge Futurama fan.
Well, I'm a sucker for pop vinyls. They're like my favorite. They make all these cute. Like I've got the Sam and Dean and Castiel and.
Yeah, but what he does with the Sam and Dean should not be spoken of publicly.
They stay on my special shelf. But this is cool, little Futurama Zoidberg. It doesn't look like it's exclusive or anything because sometimes they do exclusive ones. It's just straight up regular Zoidberg. So I'm gonna put him out here.
Then here is a Doctor Who something or other. I call it Doctor Who Cares because I'm
a big Doctor Who. I can't. But it looks like there are little keychains of figurines in here. So that's kind of cool. I'll leave that closed for right now instead of seeing what's in it. But there's other cool stuff in here still. It's the box that keeps on giving.
Okay, so this is Terminator Genesis little, like, let your kids choke to death action
Mega
figures.
Blocks, yeah.
Mega Blocks,
The
yeah.
cousin of Legos, yeah. The redheaded stepchild of Legos, I should say.
I love Terminator. So
there you go. You got a cool Terminator thing in one of these once before too, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. So it's kind of like come back around. This one looks
okay.
cool. I don't know what
but
it is. But
what has me very excited?
Yeah.
For anybody over the age of maybe 40.
No, I used to watch this show when I would come home from school. It was on the Sci-Fi channel all the time. I love.
Oh,
this
do I
shit.
have to put this crap together?
Yeah,
I
it's a-
do.
it's a
I have
build-
to. I have to build the robot from Lost in Space.
Yeah, and you know that what's funny is I was just reading the other day Netflix is remaking Lost in Space.
I love Lost in Space.
Yeah.
William. Yeah, boy.
William. The best
first-
parenting you could ever
The
learn
first,
from Lost
yeah,
in Space.
the first openly gay character on television.
Let your child run
And
around
not
with
because
a-
he admitted he was gay, but it was just so obvious. But yeah, so
what's cool is he's actually got in here too. There's a bunch of papers in here, and so there's something called advertising shirt block at five exclusive shirts every month for $30 in there. But
which is really good when you consider. I mean, if they're this quality,
do you do HelloFresh?
I did, and then I stopped.
Well, there's a $50 off your first $2 gift card in here, and then there's this, and I saw this in one of your other cards too. And it was a $10 credit. It's a new card delivered monthly. Collect the set to receive a $100 Shirt Punch gift card. So there was one of these in one of the other boxes. So I think you collect them all and they make like a photo collage or something. But either way, it's interesting. They give you a credit off for your next one, I guess, maybe or something. So we'll set that guy aside. Here's a wrap up of like, oh, so you could have gotten one of any one of the Futurama assorted pop vinyls. We just ended up with Zoidberg. And it gives you a wrap up of everything that was in the box here too. And then what's that one there?
And it says this September, Sci-Fi Block will feature a galactic item from Star Wars, along with paranormal items from the X-Files and Doctor Who.
So that's pretty cool. So that's the.
So that'll be in the block
Sci-Fi
I get
one.
this month. This was August's block.
But this was the August
This
Sci-Fi
Sci-Fi block.
Yes, and you
here
also have the
is
subscription to the regular one.
the Nerd
too.
block, the regular normal Nerd block. So let's go ahead.
Put these guys off to the side here for a second.
So that's 3 for me, 2 for you. We're gonna keep track.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's like a.
And if there's something neither of us want, we throw that at Steve.
Yeah. The lower down, it's that whole.
It's trickle down economics.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
almost said a bad word.
Thank you, Ronald Reagan. So,
That's the thumbnail.
yeah, really. So,
What do we have here? So you want it? So this is just the standard issue nerd stuff, particularly.
so let's see what the T-shirt is here. Oh no, I'm keeping.
He likes the shirts a lot.
I'm keeping-
You might have to sign up for that shirt block one.
I
You
might,
really do like their
because-
shirts that come through. You got a cool Ghostbuster one.
Okay.
Oh, I see the
Okay.
tag. This is nice.
This is nice.
David Bowie.
Miss David Bowie,
Yeah.
Labyrinth, great movie, amazing artist,
Yeah, that's a nice shirt too.
That
I like
is
I
a
like how
nice-
it's all. I like that design.
a
It's very
nice,
cool.
nice shirt. So
And
this goes
then-
in the Pete pile.
You've got the Lord of the Rings Eye of Sauron snow globe.
Oh,
so that's fun. That's
Very cool. Oh,
Does, yeah, we got to see what that one
We
looks
gotta
like. Because
open
like,
it.
does it snow or is it the ashes of the people that he's conquered?
let's have a look.
Ooh,
Oh,
it's glittery. But that's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's nice. That's a fun. You can keep that out for Halloween, Christmas, all year long.
I dig this. So Pete pile.
Pete, this is cool.
Oh.
He got a pretty awesome luggage tag.
It is. It's a Back to the Future luggage tag. It's the thing from inside the DeLorean.
The like panel, the
But
time panel.
I
Time
can't.
circuit.
I can't be this cruel. This man is a huge Back to the Future fan.
Steve left.
You did. You just Steve left. He's a huge
Stop
back.
it.
He's a big Back to the Future fan. So
I'm sorry. This
wait. Do it right.
This is the coolest luggage tag I've ever seen. And I'm not going to lie, just in time for our trip to California.
Yep.
You're going to see this on my luggage. Pull again.
Okay. Masters of the Universe.
I don't know what that is. This is... what are millions of unusual small creatures lurking everywhere? They're just like little figurines. They're like bizarre...
What does it say? Millions of
It's muscle. M-U...
millions of unusual small creatures lurking everywhere, which has also been described as Rhino's underpants. Oh, this is cute. Bart Simpson's Manual of Mischief.
That's a fun coffee table book.
This is, yeah. Oh, it's very cute. El Barto, confidential, do not open. And it's got, and it's even got like little
Little stuff in it.
stuff.
Oh!
Oh, it just threw up all over me.
That's fun.
Disguise-O-Rama folding cards, so you can like make disguises of Simpsons characters, I guess. Very cute. This will go on my coffee table.
That's what I love about these subscriptions too, is they give you stuff that you'd maybe see and be like, oh, that's cool, but you wouldn't get yourself.
Right,
So,
right, exactly.
so they also come with an art print every month too, and I'm not gonna lie, you got a pretty. This reminds me. This is a pretty cool Ghostbusters one.
Ghostbusters
classic.
one.
Yeah.
What bothers me is that somehow this
it's
has
like
been
folded up on both sides. Yeah. So it's, but the box isn't dented in that area. So
well, but it's not. It's not like it's a collect. There's no certificate of authenticity with this. It's just a print. But
yeah.
Knowing his love for Ghostbusters,
I do have a little display in my house at home. But so the thing that was a multiple, you could have gotten any one of these Simpsonology things, is what they're called. So there was a Handbook of World Domination. You got the Bart one. There's Lisa's Guide to Geek Things. So that was all that stuff. And then the exclusive item for this one was the Sauron Snow Globe. So you can't get that anywhere except for through one of these.
right?
So that's really cool. You got the shirt, the one advertising the shirts. He's got another, man, they are really pushing this.
Hello Fresh.
Hello Fresh, another $50 coupon, or $50 off your first 2 boxes. So it's not like he can keep using it. And then the September Nerd Block will have a colossal item from Attack on Titan. I don't really play that game, but ooh, you like this stuff?
Star Trek, Ghostbusters,
And
Batman, or
yeah, the Batman animated series or the new Batman Adventures. So it looks promising. That's what I like about these. And then we've got another one of these cards, so we're gonna keep.
which
that.
is the same one we got in the other block. Which
Yeah, they must only do one a month. But what I like is, even if there's like one item in here, 1 or 2 items you don't like, you still like, it gives you a plethora of things to go through. So you can do like what Pete does, and give it to a friend, regift it. You've got somebody. Oh, I've got a birthday party to go to.
throw them at Rhino.
Just drop them to the people below you.
Toss them at Rhino. All right, so that's Nerd Block. Now, as I mentioned, there is also Loot Crate, which is basically in the same vein as Nerd Block.
Yeah.
But let's start with the little box first, Steve.
So these are both different than the normal subscription Loot Crate.
Stephen Elizabeth Porter as our Vanna White.
Yes.
Is our hand model.
So this is. Oh, okay, so this one says, "Attention looters, this crate is designed differently than any other crate before it. Please read the first page from the magazine to see how." I'm assuming the magazine's inside of this?
I don't know.
Because this is the smallest loot crate I've ever seen. I thought this was one of the clothing ones, but now I'm looking at it. I don't think that's the case.
I don't know.
All right, well, let's...
Oh, it is in fact.
It is one of the clothing ones, actually, so...
And it is...
We don't have a magazine, so I don't know what it's talking about.
A t-shirt.
Oh, no, okay. This wasn't a Loot Crate. This was a bonus. They sent you this. They said, "Thanks for signing up for 12 months of Loot Crate. As our way of saying thank you, we're giving you this cool t-shirt available exclusively to 1-year subscribers. You can use it for a bunch of awesome things like being warm and making your friends jealous with your warmth. So put it on and get ready for geek-tastic collectibles wrapped up so neatly in cardboard to drop into your doorstep." I missed
My long flowing black hair.
But what I want to show you too is they always have the box on the inside as like something, and you can like transform it and turn it inside out. So they did a Nintendo one once, and the box was the original console. So you like flipped and redid it. And
We'll make something of the box.
well, I think this one's just like a street setting. So see, it goes like this.
Oh.
And so you cut here, and then this goes, I think, above this, or it goes on the inside. See.
You're crafty. Make it happen.
So, okay. So the box pulls apart.
That's really... I had no idea these boxes did that.
It comes apart. Here's our city skyline. I have a cut line here.
You need scissors, though.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, there's not really any direction, so I don't know if this is like part of it or like how it's supposed to go, but this is clearly supposed to be like a little bit of a city skyline. The robot repair part of this is supposed to go somewhere, but I don't know. It doesn't really have directions, but
Well, there's like holes here and stuff.
yeah. So I'm like, but it's a. I think that's always cool that the box becomes something too. I really
He'll figure it
appreciate
out.
that, yeah.
Because I sure as hell won't.
So that's cool. But then so Loot Crate has different versions of it. There's standard Loot Crate, there's Deluxe Loot Crate, and now there's a Loot Crate clothing option too, which you also have signed up for. This is my first ever Deluxe Loot Crate I've seen. This one's a little pricier than the regular ones, which will run you, depending on the different, like if you get it for 1 month, it's like $20. If you get it all year, each month comes up to like $13. I think the Deluxe ones are around like $50, I want to say.
I don't think it was that much.
No?
I really don't. I remember them being reasonable. I just don't remember exactly what
There's
they were.
the ones I've seen, like the photos of like what's in it, always look really cool.
Open the box.
Oh, okay. So I think that they
waited
are
long enough.
expensive, but there's interesting stuff. So when we open this one, Deadpool,
Nice.
right on the cover there, on the inside. Oh, it's all wrapped up in a wrapping paper. So I don't.
Yeah, it's like going to Neiman. It's like going to Neiman Marcus.
There you go. They made it extra fancy this month. Oh, extra hard to get into too. Oh, ooh. So you've got some cool stuff in here.
This is
all comic oriented, is what I think.
From Borderlands 2, Handsome Jack mask.
I'm gonna.
He doesn't look very handsome to me.
Handsome Jack.
Handsome Jack does not look very
like
handsome.
mediocre looking Jack.
Do you like Handsome Jack?
I don't know what that is. I don't know Borderlands. I know the video. I've heard of the video game. So.
Steve Porter.
So here's this one. It says Deadpool Aviator with case, but I don't know what that means.
And these sunglasses. I think these are sunglasses.
Oh, those could be. Excuse me while I rub my nose. I like
Very
that,
cool case.
Deadpool case. Yeah.
I'm certainly keeping the case. These are rhino glasses. Daddy don't wear red glasses.
These are nice.
Well, yeah, no. They're very dark. But I'm keeping the case. I love the case.
They're cool because they've got like the little Deadpool on the side, so it's kind of subtle here.
Let me say, look at me. Yeah, those work on you.
These
They're extraordinarily gay, and
my
so are you.
beach glasses. But you've got another. Have you seen the Suicide Squad movie yet?
I have not.
Well, here's a little figurine. You've got a. He's heavy too. That's fancy.
Yeah, but yeah. So, Deadshot.
It's Will Smith's character.
But you love the vinyl-y things, so.
I do. This one is actually he's actually made out of metal. That's why
Eli's gonna get pissed at me. I'm letting you bring more crap into the house.
Well, the trick is how to hide it in the house and slowly bring it out piece by piece. That's the trick, you know. So there's a book in here.
Wow.
Oh, Preacher. Are you familiar with Preacher?
No.
They just turned this into a TV series on AMC, and it's apparently pretty good. But
this is a graphic novel.
Yeah. So you've got the work it's based on here. So that's pretty cool.
I'm going to keep this and read it.
And you've got this like magazine here, Merc with a, or is this a print? I think this is a print, Merc with a mouth. So it's a Deadpool print. Speaking of Suicide Squad here, it's a pretty cool looking belt.
Again, not something I would ever wear. Okay? But, you know.
This is a nice belt though. It's got the face from the movie there, and then it's all the characters.
I might wear this. I might wear this actually. I didn't.
It's like a thing. Yeah. See, try it on. See, it's one of those belts like that. I like it because it's a neon green. Neon green is always like a. I like a good show me something belt.
A good say something belt.
Say something belt, not show me.
Show me something
that
belt.
That sounded much worse.
Hashtag that. Hashtag show me something belt. I'm gonna consider this.
Yeah. It's a cool belt.
I like the material. I like the way it's made. It's actually, that belt is really got some heft to it. It's not like chumpy.
So I guess this is this month's pin. It doubles as a dog tag necklace and features our first ever magnetic clasp. So I guess you get a pin every month doing it. And then this goes through. So that belt is exclusive. You can't get that anywhere. Oh, and I guess the Preacher Book 1 graphic novel is an exclusive. Actually, everything you got except for the Deadpool, the Deadshot figurine was an exclusive. So that's pretty cool. And
does this box turn to something?
No, not this one. Always bet on loot. So just I guess the regular ones do. This one just has Deadpool on the back of it. Just share and enjoy. So that's the deluxe one. I know there wasn't a lot for you in here, and honestly, if this was the one I had signed up for, it's cool that you gave it to me. But if I had paid for it, I don't know that this is one that I would have been like thrilled with, just because I'm not insane about any
so
of that.
far personally, I'm a bigger fan of Nerd Block than I am of Loot Crate.
Does Nerd Block ask you the questions? What do you like?
Yes.
Yeah, it's because I think they're a little bit more customizable, and because they have a little bit more differences.
Well, you can also change your block every month. So you can go in and say, okay, for next month, don't send me this, send me this.
I know they have a horror one too.
So they have all different sorts of it. But yeah, I mean, generally speaking, I think I'm more a Nerd Block guy than a Loot Crate.
Yeah, it seems like
But Loot Crate also is higher end. It seems
Yeah.
like the stuff that they give is a little better in quality.
Yeah, I mean, you got the belt, you got the aviators, the
Yeah.
metal thing, and the other one's got a lot of like the Robbie the Robot. Not Robbie the Robot. That's from Forbidden Planet. You've got the robot from Lost in Space. You know, a little bit of that is a little more. I don't want to say dollar store, but a little
more dollar store. No, you're right.
Yeah, you know, like it's cool still, but I agree with you. I have had one Loot Crate that hit the nail on the head though. It was a time travel theme one, so I got a Doc Brown exclusive pop vinyl. I got the little mini hoverboard. I got a Bill and Ted shirt, a Doctor Who spoon. It was perfect, but it's kind of like I don't know that I could commit to a year subscription because if it's video games next month, it's probably going to be video games I don't really know. If it's that whatever the one I just said was, I already forgot. But so in that venue, I think I'm enjoying the Nerd Block as well.
Yeah.
Watching you get those in.
Right now, I've gotten a few months of these now. I think this was my second or third round.
Yeah.
And
We'll
for
have
me,
to-
I'm going to say Nerd Block, yeah.
We'll have to do another. We should come back to this next month too.
Yeah, see what September's looks like.
Yeah, and what we rest on there too. Because it's fun to go through this. It's always fun to have a Christmas day every day.
Well, it's my life.
So,
My life is one big Christmas.
So if you've gotten any of these subscription services, if you have one that's not Loot Crate or Nerd Block, let us know. I'd be curious.
Are there
to
other
see.
ones?
There are some others out there. There's one like, it seems to be the thing right now because I know you were getting a clothing one for a second. There's that dog one that's around now.
Yeah,
that I've heard
that's
about.
true. Yeah.
But I think there's one other one that's like this, but it's geared toward. There was like a Nickelodeon one that looked cool, but I was like, that's very specific. So I don't know if you guys think that there's one out there that maybe we should try that Pete hasn't tried yet because he loves these things. Let us know.
I love the not knowing what it is I'm going to get. You know, it's kind of fun. Open it up and like, oh, that's really
and
cool.
usually your mail is always like bills and flyers and stuff.
And
don't
a
want.
lot of
so
garbage.
It's nice to
yeah.
get like a package where you're like, oh, here's a fun box in the mail that I have no idea what's in. You know,
right?
You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Well,
So,
unfortunately for me, like half the time I'll order stuff on Amazon and I'll forget.
So it's always a surprise.
Even when it's Amazon Prime and it comes the next day, I have like terrible short attention span. And so it's like, oh, what did I order? Oh, that's right. That's what I got. So it's kind of like a surprise.
Yeah, so these are cool. So let us know if you've gotten them before, what you like, what you don't like, what ones maybe you've had a bad experience with them, maybe you had a great experience. We're curious about all that stuff. So leave that in the comments or tweet at us.
I don't care.
I care about you. Tweet at us at DizPop Show, Instagram, all that fun jazz. And we will see you next time with another unboxing video. So thanks for checking this out.
Take care.
Bye.